Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 14 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to finish it. Before we go to Twinmotion, we need to go to 3D view, and then we need to set some stuff. Like for example, here we need to go to find, and then hidden. It's okay for now as well. So we can now try to save this first, and then when we save this, let's go to Twinmotion 2020, the plugin, and then here you can click now and see in Twinmotion. So let it synchronize, and it will synchronize again once you're loading it, and then let's wait for it to load. So once it loaded, make sure you click on new project, press OK, and then now it will synchronize again. We're going to say continue with 2022, the newest version, and then here we just need to wait to synchronize it. So now we have this one. What we need to do first is we could go to our settings and then click on rendering. Sorry, let's go to lighting first. Let's turn on sky dome. So let's turn on sky dome, and then environment, and then sky. We could go low sun. So let's wait for it to load, and then low sun clear. We could put in the number 5. I'm gonna put in the one with cloudy. I think cloudy is very nice. So low sun, cloudy, and then number 6 is the best one for me. From my experience, I like the way it looks. So now I just need to go here to more and then drop it there. Once you have it, let's now go to our camera. Always turn on parallelism, and then go to visual effects, color gradient, and then here let's change it to blue tint. I like the look of this because it gives us a good look and glow for the project. So here, what I'm gonna do is, that's done. We could change the contrast and saturation later on once we're creating the image. So now let's go and change white balance, put it down a little bit. Exposure, we're definitely going to change this later on once we turn on path tracer or path tracing. So once we turn this on, you'll be forced to make the exposure up because it will lower down, and it will provide its own sunlight. And then here you can change the sun intensity and ambient as well. So we're gonna deal with that later on, but first, once those are done, even the location, if you don't like the background to have, what you can do is you could click here and then go to none. So click here under background, and you will be able to remove that one. In terms of the sky dome, what I usually do is I rotate it. I usually like the bounce from outside or at the background, so I usually put it like that, and then the way the trees will bounce, it will look nice. So now it's a good idea to save your file first. So now I'm saving this. We can name this one KRKK house. And once you save it, at least you have the progress. You're already here. You already set up everything. And if ever it crashes, at least you have the progress right there. So now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sign in to Epic Games. So once you sign in, we'll be able to use Quixel Megascan. There's a lot of finishes, materials tiers that we'll be able to use. First of all, for the materials, I like to change the glass to two-sided glass. Pull up opacity and change the color to something like this, and then increase the opacity. Next, I'm gonna use my material picker, and then change the aluminum to black or gray. I think black is much better. And then at the same time, I want to change the materials right here. This one, we could go back to change the default, so we can look into that. This one, let's change the materials to wood, so maybe maple or ash or something that is light would be good for that. So here I'm gonna use probably ash and change the materials like this. So that's good. And then in terms of, I'm going to provide the gate that I'm gonna use here. So I'm just looking where I put it. So here, modern gate. Just gonna add it right here. And scale it up. So the way you scale it, once you load it there, you will need to go to drop down and then use this instead. I'm just clearly just estimating it for now, but eventually, once you're given more time, we'll be able to clean it up properly. So I'm just estimating, and then I'm just adding it here as well, another one, but at the same time we could just change it a bit like that. Okay, so we got our gate right here, and we just need to push it back a little bit. And then here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna also fix this. We need to go back to Revit and then fix some of this issue. But before you do that, you need to click on save. Once you save it, go back to Revit and just go right here, and maybe we could just extend this. Guess we have some grass here, so we need to go to ground, and let's extend this because it's showing. And then let's move this one on the other side as well. There's a big gap that we need to fill up so that there is no issue with our model. So that's good enough. We're able to even this one. The issue with this is because we have added a top here for our boundary wall, and then we didn't even notice that it's not joining, so now it's overlapping like that, but that's fine. It's not something that it will be visible anyway. What I want to do is I want to set split face, so I'm gonna set this one as a different materials and so on and so forth. So now I'm going to go to paint, and then I want to make sure that I don't use anything that I've already used. So this one, I'm going to set this one as earth, because I'm going to put a wood plank right here. So that one is good. I want to change the materials for this, same thing, and then this one by itself. So those are my plan. Let's try a different. So metal deck, I haven't used that yet, so I'm gonna use it right here. So I want to make sure that I covered everything. So that one is metal deck. We could change this one so that I know what I picked, and then now this one I should pick just for the change. Softwood lumber. And then maybe we could check in realistic to see. So I think that's good. And then this one, so that it's not showing, so it will go down at the same time right here. There we go. So nothing is overlapping. And even right here. So even though it's not visible, I just want to do it because I notice it. So now we just need to save this and then click C in Twinmotion again, and it will fix our problem. And now we'll be able to select materials for this one, at the same time the others as well. It's already changed in different. So now stone material, I'm gonna use my favorite stone, which is this one. I'm gonna use it right here. Scale it up a bit, and then here I'll probably use this one. Scale it a bit, and then this one is just, I think, paint. I'm gonna change it to a beige material. Okay, and then now this one should be terrazzo. I want it grayish. So that's fine. So the Marathi, this one is actually really nice. I'm probably going to use this one for the top and for here. I want to use planks there. I already know where to get it from Quixel. Surfaces, wood, and then plank. I'm gonna use this, scale it. So that's fine. I want to use gray. So let's go here at paint or plaster, painted stucco. I just want it to be gray. And for this one is good enough. Shingles. And then here for the aluminum, I want it to be black. I want to make sure the metalness is on, and then decrease it a little bit. Okay, And then let's go back here, materials, ground, man-made, and let's just change this. I want it to be looking like this. Scale it a bit. Concrete. Something like that. Then asphalt. Like that. So now we have a division of that. So let's stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you like the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.